Good morning, chat. As I get my microphone set up. Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all? Good morning. I was just thinking that I don't have enough ink, so we're sampling today. Black t-shirt, who dis? I know, I was just thinking I need more black t-shirts. I just started wearing black a few years ago. Wasn't my thing. Does Brad look like Steve Jobs right now? I'll take that as a compliment. We should just go all in on the uniform. Black t-shirts, khaki shorts. So, so yeah, do you need more ink right now? I was thinking how much ink I pulled to swatch this morning. It's just crazy. K Landwer, 7 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Black is the new black. So yeah, I have a lot of inks. I was just thinking, I pulled all these inks, right? I can't necessarily lift this box to show y'all. I'll kind of show you. So I just grabbed a shoe box. That's the closest thing I have. So I loaded it with Sailor inks. I'm not going to lift it up more than that because it's overflowing. There's probably 40-something inks in there. Sergeant Story, 3 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Lady Tamare, which pen did I send you? So I grabbed all my Sailor inks and I was just like, I should probably just mess around with that and see. And I was like, okay, it should be like, 10, 15 inks. It's like, I don't know if we're going to get to them all, but it's like 40. And I was looking at all these inks as I pulled them out of the Closet of Doom. And I was thinking, I used to buy a lot of inks, just hunt down inks, buy inks, kind of try to just get all the inks. And I still acquire a lot of inks, but they're more from like a review perspective. The italics, that's right. You got one of the glyph pens. Nice. Those are very cool. Those feel great, doesn't it? It's a really neat feeling pen. So yeah, I used to hunt down and buy inks. And looking at these Sailor inks makes me look at that going whoa. Are these your total Sailor inks? Yes, I think I pulled all of them because I keep them kind of organized by brand. Organized. So I was able to pull all these out, and they just kept coming into the box. It's like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. So, do you remember you had that time where you refused to buy inks? I do. I actually wrote about that. It was like the end of 2019 or something. I was overwhelmed. I think it was probably I don't know that I've added to this ink collection. Let's see, there's a Sailor Manyo ink. There's the Fika Tea Time ink. I've added to that. Subaquatic Toaster with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Subaquatic Toaster. Y'all enjoy your emotes. Thank you, Subaquatic, for the gifted subs. We got new emotes coming for everyone too, so hopefully in the next few weeks. I have a much smaller box and it holds all of my inks, 10 or 12. Oh yeah, there's probably we don't want to count the inks, chat, but we're going to have to do it one day. It's got to be 200, over 200 or something. It's kind of a nightmare situation. Just pulling this out today made me really go, wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. Well, thank you, Subaquatic Toaster. That's super, super nice. I really appreciate that. Any white inks? I don't have any. Don't drink the ink? We definitely won't. Will a well-stored ink ever go bad? Yeah, probably. I mean, some of them are just... some of them have growth maybe on the inside, even if they're well stored. So mine are well stored in a dark closet, climate controlled, right? So my storage is as good as ever, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to go bad. Any interesting selling samples? No, because I don't want to make the samples. So I've threatened to do sample giveaways. That means I would actually have to make the samples. And that's overwhelming for me to think about, just making the samples. So, you guys still have. I'm not gonna. I'm not swearing off inks. I'm just looking at this. It's wow, come on, man. Brad, you're looking very svelte. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm stuck in a rut right now. I'm in a weight rut right now. I'm still I'm holding strong, but I need to go lower. We need to take it down a notch. So we got to keep it going. Sergeant Story with the gifted sub. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I had ink of mine go bad with the funky on the top. Yep, for sure, for sure. Inks can go bad, right? And like these have kind of been, without picking them up gently and looking in the top of each of these, like I've picked these up, put them in a box, carried them around. So who knows what's mixing up in these things, right? Like it could be super, super weird. So we'll see. This is my thing. Like I was going through this, I was like, man, this is some cool stuff in here. Naughty Zoot, what is going on this morning? Y'all are on fire this morning. Naughty Zoot with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Naughty Zoot. I really, really appreciate that 5 gifted subs. Y'all enjoy your gifted subs, everyone. Enjoy your subs. Enjoy your emotes. Get some Toby High Peas in here sleeping with me today. There'll probably be some borking later. The kids are home. The wife is out, but she'll be back sometime during this stream, so he'll probably hear her and bork. So, wow, thank you so much. Look at that level 3 hype train right out the gate. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much for hanging out and supporting the channel. It's really great. It's really great. I definitely appreciate the support here, y'all. And I'm glad that y'all like coming here and hanging out and just talking about pens and today inks. Wife will be borking. She might. If she's mad at me, she might bork. So yeah, very cool. Very cool that y'all enjoy hanging out here and doing fun stuff. Talking about stationery. It's warm in here today, chat. It's warm in here today. We have water. We smartly brought water today. I have tried to fix the camera with my wife's help. So let's look and see what we got. I at least fidgeted with it this morning. Speaking of the house wolf, that's hilarious. We need an emote of thank you for gifted sub. Okay, I can add that to the list. That's a good call. That's a good call. Woke up just in time for the stream. Does that mean you woke up early in the morning? You could be like my kids who are both still asleep. You could just be waking up oh, there's one of them right now. Good morning, son. We have an appearance. You're here in spirit. Enjoy your lark, Gamma Gamma. You have the AC on. It's still ridiculous. Yeah. I have over 600 inks, but mostly in sample form. I realized early on that it wasn't cost or storage effective to buy bottles of all the inks I wanted. I wish I could kind of reverse into that. Only 2 weeks till DC. That's crazy. I saw Brooks in here. Brooks, are you ready? I know the answer's no. I know the answer's no to that. All right, let's take a peek at what we got here. The teenagers are awake already, so I have one that usually doesn't sleep in this late. So Tyler's usually up early, but as the summer goes, he's getting in that 9 to 10 range. Then Elizabeth is more like the 11 to 12 o'clock range. Oh, but she's a night owl. Tyler's not a night owl. He just sleeps. Oh my God, Toby, you're funny. The Dormouse Desk. 3 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Had to log on and off a few times before chat would load. Yeah, I don't know if y'all got alerts today or not. Honestly, the reason I want to get an eyedropper opus with a huge capacity is to be able to just jump a whole sample in a pen. That's really, really good. Heck no. Decided on the smartest approach. We're going to the beach next week. Hell yeah, Brooks. You got to do it. Please do it. Enjoy your beach time. Get out, get away. That's the pre-vacation for an August that's going to be a hot mess. Y'all got alerts? Okay. Good. Very, very good. All right, let's look at this camera and see if we're going to be able to see things. Did Brad give you his member coin for DC? I sent you even another one. Has it still never arrived? I think I've sent you 3. All right. Got to get that family vacation time in? Absolutely. School's going to be starting before long for the youngest. All right. It's a little shadowy in here. I'm not completely in love with the lighting, but we'll make do. All right. So, oh yeah, Automod did catch that. So, doing Gourmet Pens pilot parallel class. Nice. That looks very cool. So I have this group of Kingdom Note pens. We're going to start here. Kingdom Note inks. So I went on a let's buy all the things from Japan kick. So there were different series at Kingdom Note, the store, that the store had, collaborations with Sailor. And this one was a fungus. There was a fungus themed series. I think I only got one. I have fungus and I have crustaceans. Definitely have more of the crustaceans. So I'm gonna kind of go through these pretty quick and see. We're gonna use the Kakamori Steel Dip Nib. So this is a good blue, kind of bluish black. I've used this ink before, but not very frequently. So as I'm going through these, I'm having definite periods of regret for not using a lot of these inks very frequently. I just think I'm gonna make circles today. And just kind of let the nib do the inking. Although I am kind of roughing up the page a little bit. I'm trying to use a light hand. I have my folded nib here. I have my glass dip nib here. But I thought I'd use this Kakamori as opposed to using like any of those or using like a swab. But it is kind of getting into this page a little bit here. Is there a certain side of the color ring you're supposed to use? Is there one side that's better than the other? Because I'm definitely getting into it here. I have the blue lobster here. We'll do that one next. But that's also me, like I'm really scraping it. When you turn this thing to the side, the ridges in here, definitely scrape the page. But I'm being very, very light-handed. So this is So I'm trying to figure out how to get a range of look, I just had to spell this like fungal name here, right? I think I got that one right. So I'm trying to figure out like what's the best way to show off the ink color. Like I love using like a bristled brush, like a paintbrush, but I worry about dipping a paintbrush into different bottles and cleaning it properly beforehand. Level 3 Hype Train, thank you all so much. I really appreciate that. So this is a cool, kind of a deep blue. It's got a little bit of a red sheen as it's drying here. The Kakamori does such a good job. You could brush ink off the Kakamori nib. What do you mean? This thing holds so much ink. And maybe I'll just do like a more of a regular kind of a swatching line. As opposed to a circle. The circle might be taking too much of the page with it. Maybe I can just do like a light brush. Roll it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll figure out the best way to do it as we go. All right. I'm not going to linger too long on these unless we have questions. When I think mushrooms, I don't think blue. We're not taking the right mushrooms then. All swatches are misleading. Yeah. So don't think that swatches are accurate. The thing that's going to be the most accurate are the words or the lettering. Swatches are rarely accurate. right? They just give you a representation of what the ink is. So don't look at ink saying, hey, that's what it's going to look like out of my pen, right? Yeah, I was really light-handed. I got to think about this. I'm not thrilled with that. I'm not thrilled with how that ended up on the page. Let's think about this. Drop an ink with a pipette, then use a flat circular object to smash and spread in a circle. We could do that. So like I have my trusty letter opener. I gotta think about this. I'm not happy with this necessarily. Let's keep going. So I have my coloring just sitting off to the side here. I'm just pulling off the cards. I'm gonna flip the side here. Yeah, Q-tip. I know Q-tip would be nicer on the page. I'm gonna try the opposite side. So there's a rough side and a smooth side of the coloring. I'm gonna see what I feel here, and then we might change. Chopsticks. I keep meaning to do that. I keep meaning to do the chopsticks. So this is the blue lobster that Brooks was talking about. Cambarodes japonicus. Q-tips are standard for the reason. I think like Q-tips are the least representative. Plus, I can with these I can write the name of it here, so I don't have to do it like a second dip with the pen. Queen MC. I don't know how I came here, but I'm so down for this. Good. Glad you made it. So again, let's see. Chopsticks for swatching. It's essentially the same as this, right? Just drop the ink on here, then spread it around like this. This ended up being too rough. You can see the roughness at the bottom here, where I've even light-handed the ridges here take off the paper. You haven't swatched inks probably since you did that review for me. So this is a brighter blue. This is the blue lobster. So let's see if I can do it like this. I'm trying to be very light-handed, and it's not working for me. All right, let's just mess around with this card and see what I want to do. We're gonna redo this one. I need to do some testing here. This is not making me happy. I don't think this is what I want to do. Yeah, this color is gonna be good. Let me get an even better swatch on it. Let me think about how I want to do this. I think we might just have to go Q-tip just to get a good amount of ink on here. Do a fingerprint. I don't want y'all to get into my phone. All right, let me think about this. Queen MZ. God, I keep messing that up. Sorry. Thank you for the follow. Mark my alerts. Oh, we got a gifted sub. That's why I missed it. I'm head down. Gifted sub. Nice. Thank you so much, Neighbor Villain. Just M's. Got it. Queen M's. I can handle that. Glad you're here. All right. I am reconsidering my life choices this morning. Because, like, even trying to do it that way, you can see just the scraping. So, I think... Let me see something here. This is the same deal. I think I'm gonna go get Q-tips and do writing with the glass dip nib. All right, so hang with me, chat. Yeah, we're gonna start over. We're gonna redo this first sample. Knife swatch time. Yeah. I have a folded dip nib. I just don't want to... It's going to scrape the page too, right? It's the same idea. So, like, I have all the tools. I'm just not happy with how they're going. So y'all bear with me. I'm gonna go grab some Q-tips real quick. That's the one thing I didn't grab. So enjoy the chair stream. I'm just gonna leave it on like this. Be right back. Keep him company, Toby. All right. Let's start over. Let's start over and see if I can do this a little bit better. All right, we're gonna go back. All right. Start with this again. Yeah, I'm interested to see how y'all's DC, how the split goes. I think it's going to be okay, even though it's not going to be perfect and there's probably going to be some frustration. But hey, what's DC without drama, right? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and stack the cards out. All right. Toby, we got Q-tips now. We could just use you. We could use Toby's tail. Should we do that? You're like a Q-tip. Apologies if you're new here. My dog's hanging out. I'm talking to him. All right, we're back to the fungus, the blue fungus among us. So this will be... This is just easier, right? Even though it's a little bit flatter. It also dries quicker, so that's a little better. Dog tails are basically brush pins, right? All right. Yeah, they need They just need a sign spinner in the lobby for y'all. All right, now we're gonna go back to the blue lobster. We will definitely have inky hands by the time this is done. I just got an email saying there's going to be a big sign pointing people upstairs, I'm sure. Hey, Daro. This one is... This one I might misspell. Cambaroides. All right. We're going to do a bunch of these today. I don't know if we're going to get through all of them, but we're going to try to crank through these pretty good. I'm not an equivalent, and I'm not an equal opportunity circle maker. Sometimes they're just different sizes. So if y'all got any questions while my head's down and I miss them, just be sure to repeat them. I'd be glad to. All right, so that's 2 of those. We have a couple more. I think we have like 3 more of these. No, 2 more, and then a salamander. We'll do that last. So I do have, if y'all keep seeing me reaching up here, I have a dirty water bowl and a clean water bowl just to clean off the glass dip nib. It's kind of the easiest thing to do. I'm not a shrimp, I'm a king prawn. True. We are sampling or doing ink swatches of my Sailor inks. So let's do Macrochira Campheri. So this is a cool orange. Cool crabby orange. Man, some of these have not been used in a while. Like, how great is this ink series so far? Just looking at these inks. They're pretty dope, right? Oh, I know. Some of these bottles hadn't been opened in a while. Biden just got diagnosed with COVID. I'm surprised we all haven't had COVID yet. Somehow I've skated. It's like good, clean living, chat. It's also not leaving the house. Just wait. I guarantee I'm going to get it going to San Francisco. Just you watch. Oh, on the pen show front, I am going to the Orlando Pen Show. I'm gonna book that today. So there you go. That has been decided. Still not sure about Dallas yet, though. Wow, this one dries much more red than the color than I thought it would be. Thought it'd be a little bit lighter. Our household is one of the few unscathed. Yeah, 3 of the 4 of us have been unscathed. So crazy. You might go to Philly next year. I might go to Philly next year. That's a fun show. I like the location of Philly. It's like downtown, like easy walking into restaurants and things like that. Thinking ahead into the Commonwealth Boston. I know Strings and Pedals will be there in Boston, which would be good. Managed to avoid COVID until 2 weeks ago. Yeah, like it's almost inevitable at this point. That is a very flat looking ink. That's also the Q-tips tend to do that. I wonder if I should go from dark to light. Maybe I don't do circles. Maybe I just kind of do like little squares. I don't really care if they all look the same. Just recovered from your bout? Yeah. Alright, so this is the prawn. Marsupineus japonicus. I'm going to Italy in 2 days. Universe no. I know, right? Y'all heard it here first. Was I not supposed to say that? I like breaking embargoes. You know that's my thing. Haven't had it yet. Yeah, like my wife's a pharmacist and has not had it yet. But like we wonder is like has she just like probably had it and you just never know? That's more likely. All right, let's see if I can do a color range here. Darker to nah. I'm gonna do circles. I like circles. I think the Q-tip just spreads it so much. No matter how I do it. This is a very light ink. I can tell this was the only one of the inks that wasn't stuck to the cap when I took it off. It's definitely darker when I'm writing with it, right? And that's why the swabs themselves aren't necessarily accurate, but it gives you just like a good kind of idea. I need to start doing these circles lower if these names are going to be this long. I'm going to run out of room. Marsupial. I think I need to do these a little bit lower. Just do an extra blob in the center of the circle. Okay, I'll do that at the end. Do you have more free time this week because of the All-Star break? Not really. Recommendations on glass dip nib pens. So mine is the Roaring Klingner. I've been very happy with it. I think there's a lot of people use a lot of different ones. So if y'all in the chat have any recommendations, fire away. Super late to the party. Hopefully that made you laugh and made you feel better. Strickland girl, I hate migraines. I get a couple a year, 2 or 3 times a year I'll get one. I hope you're feeling better because they suck. All right, so this is another Kingdom Note. This is the Salamander Series. A friend sent me this. A friend sent me this saying this was their favorite ink of all time. So this is Hynobius suensis. So we'll go with that. Let's see what we got here. Sorry. And we're going to do some giveaways here in a minute. I don't know if we're going to do any inky giveaways. Becky, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So yeah, I like this one because this was a gift, and it's pretty cool. Someone says like, "Hey, this is my favorite thing, and I think you might like it," and they sent it to me. So I thought that was pretty neat. It's kind of a golden. This might be close to that to the bullet train ink that I have. I'll have to test that out. I still have that right here. Well, I'm gonna compare these two. I was always curious about these two inks to see what the comparison was between them, because they're both Sailor inks. This is pretty. Well, now if I do that in the middle, it's going to look like a booby. We can't do that. We can't do that part. We might just need to do the little extra dab. Whose idea was that? That was a terrible idea. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Wait, it looks like a boob. We're not going to do that. Whoops. Whose idea was that? Way to go. I think you were tricking me. See, I'm not going to misspell these because they're so hard. I have to stare at them and look at them to see. Yeah, this is a really good color. Salamander Areola. There we go. This is a great color. So we're going to compare that to Bullet Train. Yeah, we get crazy here. We get wild. We're going to compare that to Bungukan, Kobayashi, Shizuoka Orange. I think it's going to be a little bit oranger than that. Make your swatches something you want to look at. Yeah. Like, I like these. I like circles. I think I need to do them a little bit heavier, though, like I did this last one. All right. We got to be careful with this one. It was on a brown ink heater. Maybe closer than I thought. I'll win 15 months, 16 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Oh, we gotta write this one. Dang. Schmevelin, 39 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, it's a little oranger. I'll show you this one up close. I was thinking it was gonna be a little oranger, but it's actually closer than I thought. All right, we're gonna have to write this name small, Chad. I call this the bullet train ink because it was a 2-hour train ride to go get it. Shizuoka. playing with fire here with this bottle open. I saw someone who did a stripe across the bottom so you could see. Yeah, like I do think that's like a good way to do it, like for reference. Like if you're going through all your ink samples, yeah, as opposed to like how I'm doing it. He doesn't have cats, he'll probably be okay. True. Yeah, I'm gonna put these next to each other. I'm just letting this dry a little bit. So I was thinking it would be a little bit more orange, and it is, but it's not that far off. They're pretty close. And this is mostly dry, so they are not far off from each other. All right, what do we got next? Let's get some of these old inks out of the way. So I have some very old bottles here. Some of the original, not the original, but some of the first gentle inks. 2013, 2014. These have born on dates. 2019, that's newer. 2016. So let's try some of these. See what we got here. Yeah, the one on the left is a little bit browner. Yeah. All right. And I don't know the names on these. One of these is Chushu. One of these is Apricot, and one is Kenmosuke. So I think this one's Apricot. I can't remember which is which. But I have to go look them up. So actually that's going to make it hard for me to write the names on here, isn't it? One is Shikiori, and one is Chushu. I just don't know which is which. I used to have to go look at the product page and match up the characters. I wonder if I could use my Google Translate app. It's kind of small. Let's see if that works. The Mongoose, 3 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Let me see if Google Translate can read something that small. Can't get it to focus. So small. Yeah, it's not doing a good job. Mid-autumn. So I did get a mid-autumn out of that. Mid-autumn. So what is mid-autumn, chat? We might have to skip these because I need to know the names to write them on the cards. Let's try a different one. Let's try the November. I didn't like that text. Mid-autumn. Tsukumi for mid-autumn. I'm thinking it should be Chushu or Shikiori. Let's see what this one is. All right, this is taking too long. I'm just going to go do some other ones. Yeah. All right. We're going to do the one. I'll have to look at these names. Shikiori is the name of the ink. Maybe, what am I thinking of? Yeah, Shikiori is the name of the ink. You're right. What am I thinking of? I thought there was an S name one. All right, we're going to skip those because I want to put the names on there. I got enough inks here that I have the name on. All right. Let's do some Bungu Box ones next. Chushu is mid-August. Okay. We'll worry about those later because I want to get the difference between Apricot and Kenmosuke. So let's do these Bungu Box ones. There's some cool colors in here. This is an old Bungu Box one. This is a new Bungu Box one. Okay, let's do these because I can at least get the names on here. Yeah, it's not Suten. I have a newer bottle of that. It's really bright. Okay, running out of room really quickly here. All right, we should do a giveaway real quick, and then I'll get into these Bungu Box samples. Let's give away, let's see. God, it's hard for me to do giveaways today. Because I can't reach all the things. All right. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do some notebooks. What do we have here? Oh, let's give this away. This will be good. This will be good. This is a whole note card set, like I'm not going to use because I have a stash that's already open. I would like to use these, but I think I would rather just give them away. It's got letters and envelopes for you to write. So they're like little cards. Really, really pretty designs. So let's give this set of cards away. It's like thank you cards, note cards. Yeah, they're really, really pretty. So, risograph prints of Dutch artist Sigrid Kalan. These are really cool. Shigur is maybe what I'm thinking of. Yeah. So those are the ones. That's Shigur, not Shikiori. Shigur and Chushu. So I think that was those two inks. I'll get some clarity on that. All right, let's do this giveaway. These are good for letter writing. Part of the stash in the Icebox of Happiness. Exclamation point raffle if you want to win this set of note cards. 12 cards and envelopes. So for all your letter writing needs, really beautiful designs too. So we have the range of Bungu Box bottles here we're going to get into. We have an old vase. We have a Sailor ink pot, and then we have the new shoe bottle. All right, while that's going, well, I'll wait. because I will make a mess. Raffle bot bribery. I think what my preference is for samples is I should just have a Tomoe River notebook where I just like do a little small square swab and get some of the character of the ink. I've just never been super satisfied. Got you. Thank you, Get Composted. I'll have to note these down so I can do them accurately. Can we get a spell check so far? Yeah, I'm in. I have not made a mistake yet. I'm confident in that because I'm having to read the name on there. So yeah, I'm good on spell checks. No mistakes yet. All right, let's see who is the winner here besides all of us just for being here today. Nib Wars. Nib Wars. Are you doing Nib Wars in the DC Pen Show? Nib Wars. Nib Wars. Have you ever actually won Nib Wars? Corgi butts. Nib Wars. All right, email me your shipping address. hello@penaddict.com. You have one before? Okay, I was thinking you have. But I could not remember. Everyone else's, up until today, I've got everyone's giveaway stuff out yesterday. So there you go. Oh, and there's the other teenager. We have 2 living teenagers now. Toby, go see her. All right, so here's the old, the original 4B bottle. This is the only vase bottle I have. Y'all's connections are choppy. I am looking good here on my side, connection-wise. Let me know if it continues to be a problem. So yeah, this is... I don't think I have any more of the vase bottles, but I kept this one, the 4B. Even though they still make the 4B, it's just in a different bottle now. All right, let's see what we got here. This one I actually have used a decent amount of. But it's a really dark blue-black, and it's got red sheen. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Dip that one too far. Sent me your Witch vase bottle. Yeah, so I had Witch, Silent Night, which I think I gave away, and then was it Mandarin or Tangerine? Which one of the oranges? I think it was Tangerine. I might still have that one. But I know I gave away Silent Night, Witch, and something else. whatever the Mandarin or Tangerine is. And then this is the newest ink bottle. So this is the shoe. So I bought this to go with my Fujiyama blue pen. It's closer to this color blue here. It's going to be lighter than that though. So this is the Fujiyama blue that I have a matching pen for this one. I very rarely do like the complete set matching. Like I'll do complimentary or general matching, but this is like the ink made for the pen. What pen were you using? This? You talking to me? I thought with zero evidence 4B referred to graphite weight and would be a lead color. No, it's Bungu Box Blue Black. 4Bs. Get it? LOL. You can see the kind of the red sheen coming through here. Yeah, Fujiyama blue, I wasn't sure I was going to like it, thinking it was going to be too light, but it actually works pretty well. Brad's best blue black. It's actually not my favorite blue black. It's too dark, but it's a great blue black. My favorites have to be lighter. All right, this is going on very thin. This is like that brown ink. It's just going on super light. This actually shows better in a pen. It's a great color, but it is very, very light. You can see it's a little bit darker when I'm writing with it, when just the lines are gathered together. Where'd you pick up that glass pen? Jet Pens. So it's a Roaring Klingner one. Bungu Box inks are very expensive. I would agree with that. Yeah, relatively speaking, they're overpriced, right? Hang on, I need to go shut this door real quick. Toby, come on. So this is a good, I actually enjoy this color in the nib. So you kind of get more of this color here, a little bit darker, but it's pretty. So yeah, you just got to be careful you're using it in a nib wide enough to where you can read it, because it is very light. But I do like it in the Fujiyama blue pen that I bought. All right, so we have Suyu Hikari. I don't remember which one this is. Oh, this is the green. This is pea soup. Is that what this is, or is this turtle? I forget that. I forget the name. This is a good green. I haven't used this one in a while, but I remember this color's pretty great. Got the Fujiyama blue at the pen show last year. Nice. Bungu Box will be back there this year. I'm going to start stacking these up here. Oh, the camera's looking kind of reddish all of a sudden. That's a really pretty green. It's pretty light. It might even be lighter than like Hofquartier Groen. Ackerman number 28, but it's in that ballpark. Hey, Bloomins. Anyone here mostly buy samples? I think a lot of people do. Brad, have you ever tossed an ink you didn't like? Seems like I have like once. For some reason, it seemed like one time I was like, ugh, I'm super mad at this and just chucked it. But I can't think of what it would be. I kind of remember something like that once. Blue black looks slightly purple. It's because it's a red sheen. So like when you write with it, when I write on the page, it's got a little bit more shading, but it's sheeny. All right, where is the name here? Do you ever think you'd audit your ink inventory? Probably, but not as like drastically. If that makes sense. There will definitely be an ink audit, but that is one of the last things on my list. No, I think a lot of people just buy samples. Yeah. That's a good one. I do like these. These are some great colors so far. All right, what's next? I know there's a good brown in here. It might be this one. I think I have two browns here I was testing. Yeah. Tortoiseshell and Kabayaki. So both of these are brown, so we'll see what these look like. One is the eel and one is the tortoiseshell. I think I like the tortoiseshell a little bit better. Michelle PT! 12 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have way more samples than bottles. All right, which one's this one? Kabayaki. So I did a couple of browns. This was back in the... I was trying to find a good brown. And I think I found it. I should do tea time. So I think this is my favorite brown. So we'll compare it. These will be, we'll do 3 brown inks all right in a row here. See which I like. Back hard twitch crash. Yikes. I'm excited. A friend asked for help making their letters to their long distance partner special, so I sent them a Pilot Metro and 6 ink samples. Sweet. That's awesome. All right, so this is... One time I'm not going to try to put the lid on before I write the name. Brown inks are your favorite? Well, what's your favorite brown ink? Do you have a favorite? So that's Kabayaki. This is Tortoiseshell. I think this is Tortoiseshell. It's a little bit more chocolate. This is a good range, isn't it? I'm with you on that, JD Lady. I think about that all the time. Diatraminus Document Brown. Salamander Studios trying to get me to buy that ink. It'll happen. I'll do it one day. I just got to remember to do it. These colors make me hungry, but I'm already hungry. I'm hungry too. What's for lunch today? Speaking of inks, does anyone know a good UV and or glow ink that's fountain friendly and not Blue Ghost? Yeah, we were asking that yesterday. I don't know if, was that you asking that yesterday temporally? And I don't know that we have an answer. Diamine Desert Burst. I don't know that one. The J Herbin browns do get good reviews. I feel weird because I only use one ink for everything. There's nothing wrong with that. That's good. So this one's definitely darker. Slide on. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, brown inks are shockingly fun to write with. They've definitely grown on me to like, why do I need a brown ink? To let me find the perfect brown ink. So this one's Kabayaki is a little bit redder, and this one's a little bit more chocolatey. Desert Burst is part of the Guitar series. Gotcha. Those are cool inks. They had some good colors in there. So let's do Tea Time next, even though I have an orange one here. Let's do Tea Time so I can compare it to these two. Because this is the brown ink I'm really liking the most these days. I need a good turquoise to put in my Visconti Van Gogh portrait. Any suggestion? Venta Panama Brown. I'll have to try that one. I haven't seen that one. It would be fun to do a stream of your favorite color and ink brand of range of inks. Yeah, like I should do like a favorite ink and pen combo stream to where I ink up some stuff. That's challenging. I gotta think about that a lot. Because you want to get it right. Like I worry, like, am I getting this right? Diamine Aurora Borealis has been good to me. Havasaw Turquoise is a good turquoise one. Or is it Havasu? I don't know how to pronounce that. Havasu. It's a Diamine. All right, let's see where this one lands related to these other two. Twitch 2206, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Got a bounce. All right, see you, Bloomins. I think I got your email, right? You sent me an email about the Blue Dew. I have that to send to you. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Maybe that's why I like it so much. So reddish, a little bit more chocolatey milk chocolate, then definitely darker coffee grounds, dark chocolate type of situation here. It's weird. It's called Tea Time Coffee. Actually, I didn't finish writing the name. So it's part of the Tea Time series, and the ink color is called Coffee. So here we'll add these, and so this is a good combo right here. We're gonna add to this series here. Like those are fine. Maybe it's because you can have coffee at tea time as well. I guess. I don't know. I always thought the naming was weird myself. All right, so this one is Mandarin. Yeah. Hamanko Fresh Mandarin Orange. Habanero with the chili pepper on it. I have that pen. I don't have that ink. I don't need... Was there an ink for that? I have the pen. So this is a more traditional orangey orange. Kind of a Brad approved orange for sure. Very bright. Very fun. I've used this pretty frequently. Yeah, this is a good one. I should do Fire on Fire just for comparison, since I have it sitting right here. We'll do that next. Fire on Fire will be redder than this, I believe. It'll be a good thing to compare it to. And this is brighter than like Apricot. I think I have a bottle of we'll do Apricot as well. Oh, here's Kenmosuke. See if we can get an orange train going here. Where's Apricot? So that's one of the bottles that I can't tell the name difference of. So here you go. If we're looking for a good series of inks, like this is a good palette. I like this palette here. And then here's the other two browns. So the three browns. That's kind of in range from lightness to darkness. So this is the one that I enjoy writing with the most. This was my second favorite, and this is my third favorite. So reverse order here in enjoyment out of a nib that I like. So let's do an orange comparison real quick. One of these is Apricot, and I would like to be able to figure out which it is, so I might have to work on that here in just a second. But let's get these other ones done first. Have you tried Diatramenis Black Blue? I don't think so. I have tried Diatramenis Benjamin Franklin, which is a navy blue, and I quite enjoy that ink. It's a really good ink. Fruit Company package. It's an apricot pen. Sherlock Holmes is good too. What color is that one? Oh, here's how I can tell which one Kenmosuke is, because I can match the stickers. Ah, we did it, chat. I just solved my own problem. Look. These have the same stickers, the same characters. So that's how I know this is Kenmosuke. And then this one's Apricot, because it's different. I figured it out. I'm going to write it on the box. Genius. All right. So we'll test those out in a second. All right, Fire on Fire is next. Definitely more red. Oops. All right. So that's that one. It's very orangey. It's looking good. Let's do Apricot. This is the first orange that I fell in love with was Apricot. Is the drill log good for any of this work? I mean, for writing the letters, it would be fine. It's just easier to clean the glass dip nib pen. The drill log I would use for writing as opposed to like testing. Because if I'm going to switch inks constantly, it's just more cleaning than the glass dip nib pen. So it would only be good for the text. So Apricot should be the lightest of all these. Kenmosuke maybe the second lightest. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oops. Got 5 milliliters of Apricot in a Gravitas pen right now. Have you ever forgotten to rinse the glass dip and proceeded to dip it in the next bottle? Not yet. Not yet. But I do think about that all the time. Quite like monoline dip nibs for swatching. B-line of nibs are good. I have some... God, what's the brand? Don't jinx me, right? Come on. Don't jinx me. Oh, shoot. What's the brand? I have some vintage, like, dip nibs that are nib style, but made for dipping. And have glass feeds on the back. The B-line have like a flat disc at the base that touches the paste. Yeah, that's cool. I would be down for that. All right. Woo. I think it's changing like the lighting situation in here. Like these white pages look reddish orange on here. So like the color's a little bit off. I don't know if I can fix that or not. I need to get a pen that will hold an entire ink sample. Some of those big Opus might. Those big Opus 88s. Other than your Murix, are there any vintage pens that make it into the regular rotation? The Schaefer Tuckaway should, because I enjoy it so much. Outside of that, not really. I think like the Schaefer, I have a really nice Schaefer Tuckaway with a crazy fine nib on it. That should be in my rotation. It's just not. Oh, we did this wrong. I can't do this, chat. I can't do it out of order. Sorry. Wasted dip. See, y'all did jinx me, except it wasn't dirty. Just out of order. So Kenmosuke and Apricot are pretty close. Coned giraffe. Yeah, except then you'd have to use a coned giraffe. Is there any place left I could buy a bottle of Sky High? Email me, I'll send you one of mine. Frimpy. I mean, they're open and used. I think I have 3, though. I don't need 3 bottles of Sky High. Email me if you want it. hello@penaddict.com. I'll send you a used bottle. Do you have any vintage pilot pens? Just the Murex. I have an Elite, but the Elite's not that old. And I have some that are like not in great shape. One bottle of Sky High went goopy. I haven't seen it yet. I might have. Do I even have one in here? So these all dried pretty flat on this page. You know, Apricot's a good shader. Fire on Fire is a decent shader. But there's not a huge range between all these. Which is why doing swabs, cotton swabs, for this, for like sampling, is not my favorite. Inevitably, we'd go down an orange rabbit hole, right? So, like, the difference between these 2 inks, like on Tomoe River, is, I don't want to say it's stark, but, like, I could pick them out. Letter opener, yeah. I got the letter opener. It just doesn't stick to the letter opener. I need, like, to drip it on the page and then spread it. So you gotta send me. You're supposed to get me one of those bent ones, or should I just bend this one? I don't think I could bend this one. But yeah, I like spreading it, but like it tends to like rough up the paper a little bit. I need to smooth the edges of my letter opener. But yeah, like you probably can't tell much difference on these 2 inks. If I put both of these in like a 1.1 stub, I could show you the difference on the page. An offset spatula, yeah. I've got tools that can spread. Like I have my folded nib here, but I end up tearing the page like when I rub it. So yeah, Fire on Fire is a bit darker. Then Apricot's easily the lightest of these, even though you can't really tell here. What I should have done while I was doing this is done a line on Tomoe River. Done a line of Tomoe River. That sounds like something stationary people would do. So, and then Kenmosuke Mokuse is a slightly darker than Apricot. Even though when they came out around the same time, or right after each other. When they discontinued Apricot, they came out with this, and I was like, man, it's really close. So, again, like I don't think these swabs are like crazy representative. This is just more of a fun thing to do and experiment with. All right, let's do a few more. Then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll see what else we want to do. We got a few Kobe's. These are some base color Kobe inks. Just like, oh, I missed a Bungu box. Let me do that first. What is this one? Oh, this is Imperial Purple. This is a great ink. I use this ink a lot. Let's add this to the Bung box list. Do a line on Tomoe River paper, right? Hydrate. I've almost drank this whole water. Yeah, I mean the best ink testing representative ink testing for me is like getting like a 1.5 stub nib and being able to have like some variation, some ink variation where it's like heavy ink, light ink, and that nib really spreads it out, but it's smooth on the page. Rich Tomoe River, I do original. I have a stash. I have a bunch of loose sheets up there. All right, Imperial Purple. This is a great purple. Also very expensive. Like, you don't need to spend this kind of money for these inks. The Bungu box ones. I tend to buy these like when I'm in a bind. Like I'm at a pen show and I was like, oh, I really want purple for this pen. I'll go and overspend on like the Bungu box, like if it's around. But this is a really dark, rich purple. Wow, it looks blue on this swab. When I use it in pens, it's definitely not blue. My chair is the best. My wife was in the Seattle office at work using your chair. Huge back problems, no issues. Love it. I'm so glad it worked. I'm so glad it worked because that's a big purchase, right? Like you got to really think about that kind of stuff. It took me a while to decide, but like there's some, yeah, it is definitely like a get what you pay for type of situation. So there's the Imperial Purple. I guess it looks kind of purpley. Really deep, deep color. I dig it. All right, so I got 3 Kobe inks. I lost the box on this one. So it doesn't even have the number on here anymore. Shoot. Can't remember the number. Silicone swabs. That exists? Do the silicone swabs clean easily? Like you can just just dip it and dry it off? Or is it like a disposable thing? And you know what chair it is? It's a Herman Miller Embody. Silicone swabs never worked for me. The ink won't stick to them. I can see that. Do we have Ink of the Witch? I do not. I sent it to Rewizzles in the chat here. Rewizzles has my bottle of Ink of the Witch. It's very dark. That's one of the few inks where if you add a drop of water to it, like you kind of want to, it really improves it. All right, see you, Darrow. Man, this dried great. God, that's a good ink. That's a great color. Super rich, saturated purple. Human scale I got down to steel case, Herman Miller, and human scale were my were the final 3 when I was going through this. So this is Kobe. I want to say it's like number 25, but I can't remember. I'm just going to swab this one anyway. This is more in the Sky High Suten range. It's definitely brighter than Suten, more like Sky High. Maybe we'll do Sky High and Suten next before we end the stream, after I do all 3 of these. So what is this? No, that's the orange is number 25. The pink is number 41. I can't remember what this is. We'll add it later. $13 maybe? I don't remember. Yeah, the Imperial Purple, it looked like it was going down blue, and it definitely dried purple. So we'll do Sky High. I didn't bring Sky High. Son of a gun. How did I not grab Sky High? Anyway, I bought these 3 Kobe colors together. They are all very complimentary. Oh, this is another orange I should have compared. Oh, this is the pink one. This is number 41. This is awesome. God, this is a good color. Yeah, that blue came out great. And it goes well with this kind of magenta-y. Like, I'll use these together, like, and do a couple pens together to have this combination of ink. Yeah, good chairs are crazy expensive. Use a pair of tweezers for swabs. Okay, I'll have to check all this stuff out. I can't really reach my mouse and keyboard right now. I'm kind of pinned in here. So this is 45 or 21? 41. So yeah, this is definitely like my color series here. And I forgot this last one's an orange. Tweezers, tongs with an architect grind. That's a pretty smart idea. So we got one more orange. I did, because I can't remember the number it is. So I did mean to do that. I want to say it's number 13. I'll have to go look at. I have that. That's one I actually have written down. So I felt, and it's different enough than those other sailors to not be confused with it. Like, I can go find it and get it pretty easily. So this orange should have been in with the other orange. It's definitely more of the Apricot Kenmosuke. Definitely not an orange that I needed, right? Like, it was just part of just something I bought or have too many similar color oranges is what I'm getting at here. I need all the oranges. I mean, it is kind of a thing, right? But this one is not very different from Apricot and Kenmosuke. I did it again, chat. I can't go out of order. It's not in my nature. Did that again too. You only need one ink, everything else is a luxury. I mean, yeah, we only need one pen too. Yet here we are, chat, yet here we are. Kobe 41, look up, I got this from Van Ness. See if you can find this blue. I want to say it's like 13, but I just can't remember. Brad, have you tried any of the Kobe onomatopoeia inks? I have not. Talk about expensive. Those were definitely expensive. only need one. What is wrong with you? Just kidding. All right, this is a good range of inks, right? That's a party. It's a party in your notebook right here. Number 13, Emerald. No, it's definitely not that one. I remember the name when I see it. That's not it. I can't get to it right now. I'll look at it later. I'm not too concerned. This one I'm not too worried about. The other old sailors I am concerned about. All right, what are we going to do now? Let's do a giveaway. Can you show the label of the blue bottle? Where did it go? Can you read it? Sorry, it's not focusing. $26. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we'll write that down now. Appreciate y'all. Perfect. Perfect. Got it. Got it. Yes, we got it. We had some translation in the chat that was possible. All right. Do y'all want to win? Do y'all want me to give away a bottle of ink? Like that I've used? Like Kobe number 25, which I think is just really duplicative of what I've got. Like, would y'all want like a mostly full bottle of 25? Okay, y'all are down with if I give this away. I know, I don't think anyone would say no to that, but I just wanted to be sure. All right, I'm going to do this giveaway. We're going to be done with swabs today. We may not be done with stream yet, but I want to clear off my desk. We'll do this giveaway just so I can get to my keyboard and stuff. And we're going to stop this just for a minute, just so I can get my desk back. Give me back my son. Hey Mike, have you played any of the new No Man's Sky stuff? Tempted to stream it. Start a new character. I think I lost one of my good saves. What was that? No Man's Sky, the new update, new No Man's Sky update. I've been tempted to stream it. Just started like a fresh save, No Man's Sky. Have you seen the game Stray? Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it yesterday. It looks interesting. Like, I don't think it's for me. Like, I think I would get bored, but it looked cool. Like, I was watching some streams of it yesterday. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. A couple of the people I follow were streaming it. Been real into Valheim lately. Nice. It just the No Man's Sky update came out yesterday, so it's like brand new. Yeah, look at this red. Like this is a problematic. The focus is off on this completely. Played No Man's Sky with PSVR for a while. It was fun. Nice. All right. Oh, let me clean this off real quick. Sorry, I'm slow rolling y'all a little bit here. Just want to get this out of the way. Pet that cat. I saw a bunch of the pets watching their owners play Stray. videos yesterday. It was pretty fun. Cats and dogs watching the cat on the screen. It's pretty great. Okay, let's see here. I think we have made room for this. 8 gig update. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've updated it yet either. I was just seeing it on stream. All right. Wow. I think it's just the lighting in here. Lighting is super bright. I mean, look at my dome. All right. Kobe ink, number 25. This is the bright orange. You had to delete No Man's Sky because of space issues? Wow. Okay. So this is the orange that I just swatched. Pretty full bottle. Like, I mean, it's essentially new. All right, so let's give this away. Maybe you're blushing because I'm shy. True. I very rarely blushed on stream. I did blush on stream when I was talking about Glyph's friend for Alzheimer's. I did make a mistake in that. I did blush at that point. Kobe. Kobe number 25. All right. Spacious. Oh, I just got it. Now, if Kate said that, I would have expected it. But all right, exclamation point raffle. I will send you this Kobe ink. Hopefully not into Antarctica, so it doesn't freeze and blow up. But I think we're in good shape. Although, if I ship this worldwide, if I ship this international, you might get flagged for, like, liquid. Can we get a typo tally? 0. Pay the mans. I did just bank the F out of some motes, though. I have been playing again. Like, if you needed me to do anything. Who's in Antarctica? No one. I have yet to ship to Antarctica. We've got all the continents covered except Antarctica. Yeah, so you can pay out the poll. No typos today. You know why there was no typos today? Because it was short words. It was just short, and I was looking at them, so I didn't have the opportunity to talk while I was writing. That's when it happens. You'll move there for me? Okay. Do it. So yeah, I gotta write a lot longer and not be staring, like getting the name like real quick in my head. It's winter there, less people stay in Antarctica in the winter. Oh yeah, I got about 20 seconds left. Glass dip nib pin, good job today. I still think I would just be better served by having more like an ink log type of notebook situation. I don't know. Something to think about. But still, this is fun. Meeting ended early. Quick meeting. Can't technically move there. You can work there. All right, let's pick a winner. Get a pet. Get a pet. Get a win. Get a dub. Get a bork. Get a bork. Get a pet. Let's go. Definitely not a first-time winner. Also, one of the few names that fits on the corgi butt. So I'm also a winner today. Bork. Speaking of borking. There the mans go. There the mans go, chat. All right, what else do you want to do today? Got a little time here. I I got some. Have y'all been writing enough this week? I have not been writing enough. My planner's still like on Tuesday. I started Wednesday. I know it's only Thursday, and I do tend to run behind. But I'm like a day and a half behind, maybe. Where am I? No, I started Wednesday, so I gotta finish Wednesday's journal entry. Talk about France. So I like European F1 races because I get to watch a lot of stuff in the morning when I work. One of the things I like the most about sports ball and any sports, this is sports vroom, not very sports ball, is that I like background noise in the mornings when I'm working. F1's good for that. Premier League's good for that. Golf is good for that. A lot of morning golf. Baseball is night, so baseball is nighttime. So I've only been watching the Braves, but yeah. Ferrari is gonna go poof this weekend. Interesting. I saw the new Mercedes nose cone. Should be interesting. Maybe not today, but I'd love some adult back to school supply talk. Gonna be starting grad school. That's a really good topic. I'm just gonna write that down just for the general sense of things. Toby Bork is also good. Do you have a Visconti Van Gogh rollerball? No, I do not. I don't think I haven't used any of those, any of the Visconti rollers. Jeez, Toby. See, that's what he does to us. That's my wife. Like, there's not anyone here. That's my wife. Okay, homework. Finish season 2 Ted Lasso. I think that's good. That'll be good homework. Because I only have like 2 episodes to do. Adult back to school supplies. That's a great topic. Cool. Homework. I should write my homework down. Finish Ted Lasso. All right, got it. You're a pin you stop. That's sometimes like I'm not a great finisher of things. I guess just one of those lifelong habits that gets stuck. Oh, hello, Toby. You're back. Did you get all your working out? And he's gone. Sailor Pro Gear 823 VP. What's the question? Have you ever done a head-to-head? I haven't. I haven't done that, like in writing to like link it to anyone. The thing is, I don't know that I'd have to really think, do I have like the exact size comparison matches available to be able to do that? Yeah, it would be a good topic. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Do I even have a Pilot extra fine nib that's not in a vanishing point? I have a Sailor extra fine nib. I don't know that I have a Pilot extra fine gold nib. Brad, were you happy with the eBay Blackwing results? Yeah, like crazy happy. I noticed the results. So the buyers were several buyers of the most expensive things were using freight forwarders in Oregon, which means they're going to Japan. So that was a very telling aspect of the Blackwing sale. The most rare items look like they're getting freight forwarded onto Japan. So there you go. Take that for what you will. Well, Jacob, you wouldn't be confused if you knew how confusing sailors' naming conventions are and how much we rail on them for using those naming conventions. How much of a problem those naming conventions are. The 1911 just isn't a large pen no matter what the name is. That's exactly right. Oh, I mean, no, there were at least there like one order was like 5 auctions, another order was like 3 auctions, 2 separate people, and all like the most rare stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Oregon's got those freight forwarders. Yeah, they're not in California. They seem to be popular in Oregon. Why specifically Japan? The names, the purchaser names seemed like very like traditional Japanese names, but I could be wrong. I could be assuming something there because they actually list their real like the name ownership of the address in that it's going to get forwarded to owns the box that you send it to in Oregon. So that's all. But yeah, could totally be assumption by me, but it kind of made sense. God, it's Thursday, isn't it? Y'all are sitting here tripping me out with homework and like streams and like what else we're gonna do. I feel like we're gonna be back tomorrow, chat. Like I'm not ready to go yet today, but I probably should go in a minute. But it definitely seems like Wednesday or something. It's large compared to the 1911s. Yeah, the 1911, the L part of the 1911 is only L because it's singularly compared to the one below it. I can't wait till Saturday. I drive my family to the airport and then I go home and play video games for a week. That's not a bad thing. Are you East Coast based? I am. I'm in Georgia. Friday stream maybe, definitely not. Friday is newsletter writing day and that takes most of the day. At least a huge chunk of the day to where if I get distracted from that, it screws me up. What's for lunch? Who knows? Probably just like a ham wrap. Not much. I'm hungry though. Yeah, so there were almost, if I do random streams ever, it's almost never going to be on a Friday. So, what's for lunch needs to be the grocery store, is what needs to be for lunch. All right. The entire grocery store? Could do the entire grocery store. Yeah, I need to go grocery shopping. I hate going grocery shopping. You can't ink to Ben's Micah's Fridays? Yeah, like I'm never doing anything at that time of day on Friday, so like I wouldn't jump on there. I do kind of find it interesting to like stream like a video game like in the evenings sometimes if I'm playing. I don't do that too much, but I do sometimes. Do that sometimes. Instacart, I don't get the delivery, but we do like the pickup. Like we'll order on the app and go pick up kind of situation. All right, let's wrap it up here, chat. Thank y'all for hanging out. I don't know if we have anyone. So Bat is streaming. Calix is streaming. Who else is streaming? We got any makers crafting? Did a Whole Foods delivery? Because I'm here alone and can't. I would totally do that. Like when I'm here alone, I'll go buy like the fancy stuff. I don't normally like. Don't want my kids to waste on my kids. Is that mean? Is that mean, chat? That feels like the correct move. Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing. I was like, why is... Okay, never mind. I clicked just chatting. Don't click on just chatting, chat. Well, let's go throw it over to Bats. Bats is writing today. Just trying to see if there's anyone else we should think about jumping over to. We'll go see what Bats is up to, though. They're always a great stream. What did I say? Did I say something bad? I got a wow and a not at all. I felt like I did something there. All right. Y'all go hang out with Bats. Be nice. They're a fun hang if you want to just like chill, work, have a good stream going on in the background. Definitely check out Bats. They're great. So y'all be good. Enjoy your stationery. I'll be enjoying my stationery the rest of the week. I need to get some stationery work in. I've been working too much. I need to be using the stationery today. All right? That's your job. Go use your stationery. Bye.